So this is our first video of CSS. So if you guys don't know what CSS is, basically CSS is to modify your attributes or and to create classes to make your HTML website look really good. So basically an example is YouTube itself. So basically this right here, this playlist, it usually does not look like this. In HTML, if you put playlists like this, it wouldn't look like this. But because they use CSS, they made it look like, so when I go over it turns darker than it is when I don't. And that's we use CSS for that, and we use a thing called hover for that. So in this episode I'm just going to talk about the basics of CSS. So I'm just going to start off by going here, just creating a new file, and I'm just going to put HTML there. So I've already written down all the stuff, so I'm just going to save it, save as. Inside that I'm just going to put index.html, and I'll just save that. I'm creating a new one. I'm gonna create a new thing, and I'm just gonna make a class dot container. I'm just gonna put cat, and I'm just gonna open that and close that. So I'm just gonna save this now as style.css, and then inside here, what we want to do, we want to like refer the style.css. So we use a attribute, we use an element called the link inside our head. We put rel equals style sheet because it's a style sheet and not like JavaScript or anything like that. Style sheet, and inside that after you want to put type equals text by CSS because it's CSS, and we want to put ref, which tells you where it's coming from. So ours is style.css, and just close that up. So now you got this link to this HTML folder. So we're just going to create a small class called cat, and I'm just going to show you guys just like the fundamentals of CSS. So we could put right now, we could put background color. So we want to put the property first. So background, this is the property, and right here you can see if you use Sublime you can actually understand better and you can actually learn better. So background, and then you want to put this, and now here what we want to put, I'm just going to put a basic color in the back of the background. So we can just put I don't know, red, and just close that up. Red. So this is a this is a property, and this is the value, and this is the selector. So basically, when I save this, and then if I just go to my h1, if I call class equals cat and save that, when I open the page from our test, we can see our index right here. So I'm just gonna open that up, open with Chrome, and you can see it's not the most best looking, but you can see that there's a red kind of box around this is heading inside our HTML. So basically, if you want the whole body, like the whole background of the website to be red, what you want to do is you could either put body and then just do it like that, or you could just put a asterisk. So I think that's how you pronounce it, an asterisk. So you want to put this, and inside that you could put the background red. I'm just gonna put a green to show you the difference. And when I save that and I go in Chrome, if I refresh it, now it's green. So basically, if you put the asterisk, it actually represents the background, the whole body tag, I guess. So then basically you can see it's green and yellow, and so basically that's how you do it. And if you want your font to be if you want the font to be a special type of font, you could go into your HTML and do it and put the CSS style code. But then this would be inline CSS. So the difference between inline CSS and external CSS is that it's much better, because if you use external CSS, you can change something in just one page and it'll have an effect on hundreds of pages. Instead of fixing it on each page, this is the easier way. So for that, you have to link it. So what basically I'm gonna do is go into here inside our the cat. I'm gonna actually change it from red and just gonna put like white. Be sure to use the correct ones. You could actually, the right ways to do it is usually you just put this and that gives you white. But I'm just gonna, for now, I'm just gonna put white. So after that, I'm gonna put color. Color is another property, just like background, and inside that, I'm just gonna put white. So now, if we put this, the problem would be that the background will be white, as so as the color of our font. So we want to probably change that our background to black, I guess, and then maybe our background of the whole website to maybe like a gray or just like a white. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, so CSS depends on how you want your website to look like. It's all about the color, the size, and where you want it. So now when we refresh the page, our heading is white, everything else is black and white, and this is black. So basically that's what we did right here. The color is white, the background of the H1 is black, and that. So if you want the font to be a special type, you can actually use font. There's font family that we use, font family. So inside there you can put the font family that you want. So I'm just gonna put Century Gothic. It's a really good one. It actually is really good when you want to make a navbar. So I'm just gonna save that right there. Reload the page, and now you can see it's a different font called Century Gothic. This is a heading, and if you want, like if you want to change the size and stuff like that, same thing applies. You put font size, and you can put it to how much dp you want. I mean pixels. You could put 50 pixels. I'll be huge, but I'm just going to show you. And refresh it, and it's 50 pixels. So basically that's the basics of CSS, and I hope you guys like the video. Be sure to see our future videos. We're going to do more about CSS, and hit the subscribe button if you guys liked it.